So hey, had myself a bit of a setback this week. This is my, third week, and it's supposed to be a good week. And it was good enough that I went to work Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and did okay. Tireder than I want to be, of course. And Thursday, before work, I went in to see Dr. Meyer for my just before the next treatment, checkup. And he said, doing great. Blood all looks great. In fact, he was like reading the screen and muttering to himself about the numbers, and he goes, oh, your platelets are good. Oh, that's fantastic. So, fantastic. And then, Thursday night, nose is kind of running. I thought maybe sore throat. So I started sucking on my Echinacea Zinc lozenges, which I've beaten back colds with many times, actually. But then Friday, oh my gosh, knocked me on my butt. I just sort of couldn't do anything but sit all morning and into the afternoon. It was a gorgeous day here, so I did a bunch of my sitting out on my lounge out on the front porch. But, lots of times there's a slow starting day, and I'll do that. I'll take my breakfast out on a tray and, take it easy, and then I can get up and start doing stuff. But incidentally, it's a good thing that when I work, I only work in the afternoons, since that's my pattern anyway. Not much good in the morning. But yesterday it was just, I didn't rebound at all, and I just kept feeling worse and worse. So I came back to bed, and I took my temperature, and I had a fever. Not real high, it was 100. And I was trying to remember, and I don't think I wrote it down anywhere. They tell you, because when you're in chemo, your defenses, your immune system is shot. Your white blood cells go way down. Although, they give me that shot, and that's supposed to keep them up to survival level, anyway. But they say if you have a fever, and there's a degrees that they tell you, if it stays at that much for, more than just a couple hours, then go to the emergency room and get on antibiotics, because your body can't fight off whatever this is. So, 100 degrees, I think that's not quite the scary point. But, put a little worry in my life there, because, gee, I want to stick to the schedule. If it's something like that happens, then my next treatment is scheduled for Monday, and probably wouldn't get to. But about 3 hours after the 100 degrees, then I took my temperature again, and it was 99.8. And I go, okay, good, it's falling, not rising. And waited out. Debbie across the road said, whatever, if it's the middle of the night, doesn't matter. If you think you need to go to the emergency room, I'll take you. So that's reassuring. But I didn't need to go, because it continued to fall, and now today I am wiped out. I can't do much more today than I did yesterday. but my temperature's back to normal. So, got through that one, yay. I did find some energy this afternoon. Well, it's now 5:30, about an hour ago. I swept the front room. See, I count on, this day, this couple days here, Friday and Saturday, before my next treatment, to clean up my house. Getting ready to crash when, there's like at least a week when I can't do anything. But I did sweep the front room, and I think I'll get the bedroom swept this evening. And I've got the sink pretty much cleaned out. So, that's the adventure. But the fun stuff this week, in the past week and a half or so, I've added a bunch of babies. 5 ducklings and 3 chicks. Found some Americanas, like I wanted. They're the ones that lay the aqua eggs, if you've seen those. And they're such pretty chickens. I choose my chickens for what they look like, because they're free roaming. They roam around the yard, in the garden, and that really influences how I garden. I have to protect my flower beds from the chickens, because if you've ever lived with chickens, you know the damage they can do. But they're eating bugs, so good. And plus, they're just so pretty, roaming around. And the Americanas look to me most like a wild bird. They don't all look the same. Their coloring can vary a lot. And they're just, the one weird thing is they have, most of them, not all of them, most of them have little tufts of tiny feathers on their cheeks, makes them look like they have puffy cheeks. I think that's a little strange, but it's okay. The other kind of chicken I would like are gold-laced Wyandottes, and those are, I think, the most gorgeous chickens I've ever seen. And there's going to be chicks in at A&L Feed on the 3rd of August, so I'll get this batch raised, because you can't mix chicks of different ages apparently, because the bigger ones will pick on the littler ones. And then when you've got them, you've kept them separate in a cage or something, you raise them up till they're all feathered in, and you want to have them join the flock. You have to really keep an eye on them. What I do is, inside the coop there's a cage. It's like a little room with chicken wire for walls and a door. And so when they get bigger, I'll put them in there, start putting them in there into the little lockup to sleep until the other chickens get used to them being around, sharing the coop with them, so that maybe they won't pick up. I've actually not had a whole lot of trouble with that, but I hear horror tales. So, babies, that's fun. It cheers me up. Let's see, what else? The last couple days, today not so much, but yesterday was gorgeous. And we haven't had many of those so far this year. It's been a strange spring, but yesterday felt like summer. So today, clouded over again. And chance of showers? What? Those of you watching from far away, we don't usually have rain in the summer. We have all our rain in the winter. Much, much. And that lasted a really long time this year. It's not over yet. Today in Arcata was the